Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploit. This is Dr. Ayeshola Ogundele. Deep Space Habitat Concept for extracting deep space abundant natural resources. The focus points of my presentation are as follows. Importance of deep space habitat and deep space habitat concepts. In a bid to expand human presence into the deep space and the entire solar system in a sustainable way via disruptive technologies, space agencies and companies are developing deep space habitat concepts architectures which is capable of supporting cislunar space, lunar service, Mars, and inter-galaxies human missions. In several government space agencies and private space companies such as NASA, ESA, JAXA, Lockheed Martin, Orbital ATK, Sierra Nevada Corporation, Nanoracks, Bigelow Aerospace, Boeing, SpaceX, and a host of others have put up various proposals of deep space habitat concept. Examples of the proposed deep space habitat concepts, which could one day pave way for human missions into the deep space and Mars-based camp, Cislunar Habitat Concept, Live Inflatable Habitat Concept, Low-Cost Pressurized Habitat Concept, XBASE, Expandable Bigelow Advanced Station Enhancement, and Deep Space Gateway Concept. Mars-based Camp Space Station, a deep space habitat concept, is being proposed by Lockheed Martin to send humans to Mars. The planned habitat prototype is based on experience gained through the design and operation of a logistics model. Orbital ATK's vision for the next step towards human space missions to Mars is based on its flight-proven signals advanced maneuvering spacecraft. The idea is to use the concept to design human habitats that could be used in the cislunar space, the region between the Moon and the Earth. Sierra Nevada Corporation's Deep Space Habitat Concept is based on the experience gained in our Dream Chaser cargo module design and development. The proposal contains an inflatable fabric environment module, an environmental control and life support system, and the propulsion system. The proposed deep space habitat concepts are composed of life support, radiation, protection, environment monitoring equipment, extravehicular activities, astronauts, Earth monitoring equipment, and a host of others. They are needed for water recovery, waste collection and processing, astronaut exercise, medical treatment and diagnosis, food storage for longer period, radiation bombardment prevention, and many more. Importance of deep space habitat. Deep space habitat system is of utmost importance. They are very useful for human life support in deep space, environmental control, radiation protection, exercise and earth maintenance, are needed to keep humans safe, healthy, and productive on long deep space missions. Potential configuration of a deep space habitat are fitted with plant growth chamber, science research stations, and a robotic helper for the long journey to deep space is shown in this picture. Deep space habitat provisions are as follows: life support, as air revitalization, water recovery, waste collection and processing, environmental monitoring to monitor atmosphere, water, microbial, particulate, and acoustic monitors. Crew Earth, such as exercise equipment, medical treatment, and diagnostic equipment. Extravehicular activity such as space suit for exploration, radiation protection, low atomic number materials, including polyethylene, water, or any hydrogen-containing materials. An artist illustration of the first moon-to-earth satellite communications network under construction is shown in this picture. There are various examples of deep space habitat concepts, and some of them are as follows: Mars-based camp, Cislunar Habitat Concept, Life Inflatable Habitat Concept, Low-Cost Pressurized Habitat Concept, XBASE Expandable Bigelow Advanced Station Enhancement, and Deep Space Gateway Concept. Mars-based camp station, a deep space habitat concept, is being proposed by Lockheed Martin to send humans to Mars. The concept involves transportation of astronauts from Earth via the Moon to a Mars orbiting science laboratory, where the astronauts can perform real-time scientific exploration, analyze Martian rock and soil samples, and confirm the ideal place to land humans on the Mars surface. Artist's illustration of the Mars-based camp space station is shown in this picture. The Mars-based camp concept will help humans to camp out in Mars orbit in preparation for its epic first trek to the red planet's surface. The astronauts working and living aboard the Mars-based camp will help to collect information that any future red planet explorer will need to know. Illustration of Mars-based camp space station in Mars orbit is shown in this picture. Before sending people to the surface of Mars, the crew on Mars-based camp will help humans to understand if there's life on the planet and if there's anything that's toxic to humans. A reusable single-stage lander capable of descending to the surface from Mars orbit using supersonic retro propulsion is proposed for the Mars-based camp lander. Each service mission is planned to last 2 weeks with up to 4 astronauts and return to the orbiting Mars-based camp without service refueling or leaving assets behind. Mars orbit configuration of Mars-based camp space station proposed by Lockheed Martin is shown in this picture. Mars-based camp proposed technologies are Orion MPV, which is command and control Earth of the orbiting spacecraft, solar arrays to generate power for spacecraft operations, radiators to regulate heat of electronics and crew habitation quarters, cryogenic propulsion stage to provide thrust for injection trajectory burns from the Moon to Mars, laboratory to house scientific equipment, sample analysis tools, and workstation to remotely pilot drones, habitat to provide additional living quarters for crew as well as consumable storage, Mars ascent descent vehicle designed to house one or multiple excursion vehicles. Artist's illustration of Mars-based camp space station is shown in this picture. Cislunar Habitat Concept is another deep space habitat concept. Orbital ATK's vision for the next step towards human space missions to Mars is based on flight-proven signals advanced maneuvering spacecraft as a human habitat in cislunar space, the region between the Moon and the Earth. Orbital ATK's cislunar habitat concept will test interfaces between the new Cygnus-based spacecraft, the Orion crew model, and other space models. Cislunar Habitat Concept orbit configuration is shown in this picture. The initial habitat concept includes propositioning a Cygnus-derived model in lunar orbit. Using a commercial launch vehicle, additional habitat and research modules are planned to expand the atmosphere. The purpose is to establish the first elements of cislunar infrastructure, so as to enable expanded exploration of the Moon and to provide a platform for technology research and demonstration needed to enable human flights to the Mars in future. Orbital ATK's lunar habitat concept architecture is shown in this picture. Orbital ATK robust program to build, launch, and operate the proposed Cislunar Habitat Concept outpost will be built on NASA's and other international partners' experience against a long-duration human space flight on the International Space Station, and will make use of the new Space Launch System and Orion Deep Space Transportation System. Proposed Exploration Gateway Platform is shown in this picture. Life Inflatable Habitat Concept. Sierra Nevada Corporation proposed deep space habitat concept of large inflatable fabric environment habitat for potential use on the lunar surface, including as part of the recent human landing system, crew cabin contract awards, and as an integral element of a future Mars transportation vehicle, which may be tested at the Lunar Gateway. Life composition involves 3 to 4 rocket launches for a long-duration habitat that will be constructed in space. Their prototype is based on the company's Dream Chaser cargo model. Illustration of Sierra Nevada Corporation life concept is shown in this picture. The design of life includes a large inflatable fabric environment model, an environmental control and life support system. The life habitat is designed to expand in space into a 3-story structure with a height and diameter of 27 feet. Large inflatable fabric environment habitat, which carry 3 floors and a pressurized volume, is shown in this picture. Life habitat contains internal pressurized space of 10,600 cubic feet, which is roughly a third of the International Space Station. Life habitat's cabin atmosphere. Plants grown on the astrogarden wall will capture excess carbon dioxide from the life habitat's cabin atmosphere. Artist's concept of the 3-tiered large inflatable fabric environment is shown in this picture. Low-cost pressurized habitat concept is another deep space habitat concept being proposed. Nanoracks is teaming up with Space System Laurel and the United Launch Alliance to find out whether an existing launch vehicle's upper stage can be converted into a pressurized habitable environment for space exploration. This low-cost approach to sending humans into deep space could be achieved with any type of rocket. Nanoracks is conducting a feasibility study on how it might work, assessing the use of an existing launch vehicle's upper stage. Nanoracks' concept of deep space habitat is shown in this picture. Low-cost pressurized habitat concept. The plan is to dramatically lower the proposed cost for habitats to allow for the largest customer base, both commercial and government. Reuse of upper stages for habitats is a proven concept first implemented by NASA's Wayne Von Born for Skylab, America's first space station. An artist's illustration of a greenhouse in space inside the Nanoracks Starlab Outpost model is shown in this picture. XBASE Expandable Bigelow Advanced Station Enhancement. Bigelow Aerospace proposed a prototype of an XBASE. The 330 cubic meter habitat will be attached to the International Space Station and serve as a testing platform for the technology necessary to safely send humans into deep space. The picture here shows Bigelow Expandable Activated Model. Bigelow tested an expandable space habitat similar to XBASE on the International Space Station. A first of its type inflatable structure, the beam or Bigelow Expandable Activity Model built by Bigelow was attached to the rear-facing port of the space station's Tranquility node. An artist's illustration of the Bigelow Expandable Activity Model beam is shown in this picture. Deep Space Gateway concept is another deep space habitat concept being proposed. Boeing is developing a modular habitat system. The modular habitat system aims to demonstrate that humans can safely live and work in space for an extended period of time. The aim of the Deep Space Habitat and Transport Vehicle is to send humans to Mars from a lunar base. It could house critical research for human exploration and dock other vehicles using a system similar to the International Space Station. The Deep Space Gateway habitat Boeing wants to send to Cislunar space is shown in this picture. Modular habitat system of the Deep Space Gateway could also serve as the home base for the Deep Space Transport Vehicle Boeing will build to send humans to Mars. The transport system will have living quarters so that spacefarers can endure the landing journey. Both the transport vehicle and the gateway habitat will be powered by solar electric propulsion system. Boeing Deep Space Transit Vehicle is shown in this picture. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to Deep Space Habitat Concept for Extracting Deep Space Abundant Natural Resources, presented by Dr. Anyashola Ogundele, with the focus points, importance of deep space habitat and deep space habitat concepts. Thank you.